A month ago, I was sitting quietly at home playing my favorite puzzles with different characters on the computer when my good work friend William suddenly wrote to me. Bill and I have long had a good relationship, so I can call us, if not the best, then definitely close friends. Judging by the tone of his messages, I immediately understood that he had some problems, and it turned out to be true. Word for word, Bill told me about the strange events that were happening to his grandmother. The last time he corresponded with her, Lena, who behaved extremely worriedly, said that something incomprehensible was happening in her village. Almost all the residents had disappeared somewhere. A strange gray-blue fog had appeared, and at night she sometimes noticed a strange tall silhouette wandering around the empty houses of her neighbors. Bill, as soon as his grandmother did not get in touch all day, reported this to his parents and asked them to do something, but they only looked at him incredulously, as if hiding something, and resolutely refused this idea. And Bill's father even forbade him to take his car, explaining in the strictest terms that he was not allowed to go to his grandmother's. However, I had the car, and having guessed in advance what Bill wanted to ask me, I did not wait for him to say it and directly agreed to drive with him to Lena. After a short discussion, it was decided to go forward immediately because every second counted and could cost Bill's grandmother her life. I quickly got myself together, warmed up my car, and soon parked near my friend's house. Bill immediately left with 2 huge backpacks in which, as he explained, there was a supply of provisions for 2 weeks. We shook hands. Bill dropped the load into the trunk, told me the address, and we rushed at full speed to the village. By the way, we hardly spoke on the way because it was already night and we both wanted to sleep. On the way to the village, I began to notice oddities that coincided with his grandmother's words. A strange colored fog had descended on the outskirts. At least some cars had stopped speeding on the oncoming road. Bill was also alarmed by this, but we continued our journey. The further we moved, the more tense the situation became and the more nervous my friend, as well as myself, became. Finally, we reached the very edge of the village, the place where Lena lived. Bill said to brake here and looked at me intently. Without a word, I understood that he was going to go check on my grandmother's house. And then bang, right 5 meters from the hood of the car. The same thing we had seen on the hill flashed by, making a strange sound similar to the rolling of a huge worm. Since that time, even for a month, Bill has not appeared on the network. None of his friends or parents